In this video, I'll show you how to set up your 360 photo booth event in LumaBooth. To do this, we are going to download LumaBooth on our phone by going to the App Store and typing in LumaBooth and then clicking download. Once LumaBooth is open, we are going to create a new event. Let's go ahead and name our event, and then let's click on Customize Settings. The first setting is the Edit Welcome screen. Your guests will not see this screen, so this is mostly for internal use. Here you can see the Browse Gallery button at the top left. You will also see a place to add your title and your subtitle. Here I usually add the name of the event, and for the subtitle I add the date. Next, we will see the different capture modes that we will edit on another screen. Below you can change the background color, add text, or an image. In background settings, a great setting to consider is the camera preview, where it will show you a live view from the camera. We use this setting so that we can see if we need to make adjustments for shorter or taller people so that they are in frame. Next, let's go to the capture mode screen. There are 4 modes. The mode that we are going to use for the 360 photo booth event is the Boomerang/360. We can tap on the other icons to uncheck them, leaving only Boomerang/360 highlighted. Now let's go into capture settings. Here are the settings for all the capture modes that we saw on the previous screen. Since we have selected Boomerang/360, we are going to skip to that section. Under the Boomerang/360 settings, the first setting at the top is for the countdown. We keep this at the default of 5 seconds, but if you find you don't need as much time or you need more time, you can adjust that setting here. Save original video is automatically checked. This will save the original video without the overlay. This is a great setting to keep checked so that you can use your raw footage for creating marketing videos in the future or to deliver it to your client. The next setting is Start Capture when iPhone is moved, which is another great feature if you do not want to click the boomerang icon on the welcome screen to start the session. Instead, once you trigger your 360 arm to move, LumaBooth will start the capture without you having to manually click it. Make sure you configure the sensitivity by clicking here. If you notice that your videos are taking a long time to load, then you may want to lower your video quality here. If you would like the best quality, you will want to move this up. Next, we have a drop-down where you can select your size. You can pick from a rectangular shape or square size. Next, we have Blink Flash, which is another great feature where it'll flash with the back camera so your users know when it's recording. And as it's spinning, it'll let you know that it's finished once it's not blinking. Here are the different presets that you can use that will slow down and speed up different parts of your video. Once you click on a preset, you will see the recording duration and final duration change. You can adjust the clip speed and duration using these sliders. If you would like the video to also play in reverse, make sure you turn on that setting here. That will increase your video length, which you can see under recording duration. Next, we have a preview where you can upload your own test video, or you can keep the defaulted video here to see what your overlay looks like once you add it below. Now we get to the section where you can add your image overlay. This is a static overlay over your video where you can add a logo, a graphic, a border, or text. Right below Choose, you will see that you need to add this as a transparent PNG, and it also gives us the size. You can change the size by clicking on the drop-down under Size in the settings above. To add your image overlay, you will click on Choose, and this will take you to your files. You can create an image overlay in Canva or Photoshop and then save it as a transparent PNG. Here I'm saving my PNG as transparent and I'm downloading it to my files. Now I can go into LumaBooth and add it. You can also add an animated overlay. Click on Configure, and here you can add your own custom animated overlay or choose from the default. Under Soundtrack, you can add music. 360 videos record with no audio, so it is recommended that you add your own. Here I have my MP3 file that I'm saving to my files. In LumaBooth, click on Choose, and this will take you to your files, and then you can select your MP3 file. Next, we have camera settings. We are going to click into the Video/Boomerang tab. You can edit the exposure and white balance here, but generally you won't need to. Under Advanced, you will want to keep your camera at back angle wide, but if you need to change the settings, you can do so here. Below that, we have video stabilization, which is one of my favorite features about LumaBooth. When we first started, our videos came out really shaky, so we tried to adjust the feed and made sure that everything was tightened, but nothing worked until we enabled this feature. It makes our videos come out smooth even though people are jumping around. Next, we will go into email/SMS settings. Would you like to allow guests to email and text images? Yes, we do. So let's make sure that we have them on. And if you would like, you can also select Instagram. Here you can keep it to the default, or you can brand it by adding your business name and your email. Next, let's go into sharing settings. There are also other ways for people to share their videos. We are going to keep cloud sharing on, and you can toggle QR code and AirDrop if you would like. If you are currently having people come to your phone or tablet to share, you may want to consider using a sharing station. This will allow you to use another device such as an iPad to allow guests to share their photos using the companion app called LumaShare. You can download it by going to the App Store and typing in LumaShare. I also have a video that you can watch that walks you through how to set up your sharing station. Under Sharing Station, you can adjust the timeout settings once someone is done sharing their video here. Here you can toggle on or off to have the delete button available once people get done taking their photos. You can also have your guests share with WhatsApp, which is great for guests that are international. The next screen is to launch the event, which will bring us to the welcome screen we created. To get back to any of the settings, click on the arrow drop down in the top right hand corner. Now that you've just learned how to set up your 360 photo booth event, watch our next video on how to share your video gallery link with your client. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe for more LumaBooth video tutorials, and let me know what videos you'd like to see next.